Hey SimCore League owners, this is Cobra from X's O's Football. I want to go ahead and make a special announcement for those who have made the SimCore League Bowl Championship Series as far as those owners and teams that have qualified or at least are eligible. Let's go ahead and take a look at them based on teams in order. So let's go ahead and start off with the 49ers, Blunts B 4 games, Bears D-Rill, Bengals Try That, Bills Copeland, Broncos Hitters Row, Browns Tyler, Buccaneers D-Way. Then we go on down here, the Cowboys, Jason, he made it. We also have the Eagles, Prophet, Falcons, Thunder Knights, Giants, Quiz, Jaguars, DKA 777, Jets, Breeze, Lions, A-Rod, the Packers, Syken, I believe that's how you pronounce that name, Panthers, Champ, 24, Patriots, Mid, 1, 2, 3, 4, Rita, Raiders, J, Clutch. Then we also have the Rams, What's My Name, Ravens, Goldmouth, the Redskins, RG3, and then we have the Seahawks. I'm going to try to go ahead and do my best on this. CD Best in the World. He made it with the Seahawks. We have the Steelers, C Money, and we also finally have the Titans, Sig Max. So all you guys, congrats as far as making the SimCore League Bowl Championship Series. Hope one of you guys go out there and just kick some butt and wind up winning it. Don't forget, the winner actually winds up getting a copy of Madden, a free copy of Madden 25. Also, we'll be giving away here at X's O's Football a free Gridiron Guide 14. We'll be releasing that right around the time that Madden drops, and it's got a lot of nice stuff that we'll be adding to it this year. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that for those of you guys who are interested in making that purchase. But keep in mind, a person that winds up getting second place in this tournament gets a free guide. So just want to point that out. Now, the other thing I want to go ahead and do, since I'm going to be doing this video breakdown, I just want to go ahead and break down a play that, as far as defending it, happens to be the read option, which we all know is pretty popular play that a lot of players like to run. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, and I want to give you guys at least a little bit of defensive strategy that you can use to go ahead and try to shut this play down. We're going to go ahead and use the NCAA 14 demo to go ahead and do this, so just keep that in mind. You can see right now we're coming out here in the 3-3-5 normal as far as the defense that we're going to run out of the nickel. So let's go ahead and run this and just take a look at it. And one of the things that I like to do, and you're looking at your screen right there, you're going to notice that I'm going to set this option defense as you look at it to aggressive. So you're looking at it right here. Here's the option defense, and I'm going to go ahead and set it to aggressive. And what this does is going to wind up putting my CPU defenders focusing on the quarterback. And the reason that I like to do that is because I'm going to take control of a defender manually, and I'm going to watch the running back. And that's what you're going to wind up seeing here. Let's go ahead and continue on with this as far as this defensive strategy that I like to do is go ahead as far as shutting down the read option, at least in NCAA football. Now, as we continue on here, you're going to see right here that we're going to call the read option play. And I'm going to come out as far as on the defensive side of the ball. I'm actually going to run the two-man under out of the nickel out of the nickel 3-3-5. Now, what this play is designed to do is have this happen. Let's go ahead and just kind of point this out. This defensive end right here, which happens to be the left end. Now, what he winds up doing here, depending on what he feels like it, he may wind up coming inside here in this area here, or he may wind up going outside in this area here. Now, that depends on what he wants to do. If he wants to go chase the running back, then he's going to wind up going to the inside. If he wants to go ahead and contain the quarterback, he's going to go to the outside. Now, as the quarterback, he's going to read this guy. He's going to wind up deciding on what he does. If he goes to the inside as far as this defensive end, if he winds up going inside, then the quarterback's going to go ahead and keep the ball. If the defensive end winds up going to the outside, and the quarterback's going to go ahead and hand the ball off to the running back, who's going to wind up going in this area here once he gets the handoff and looking to head up the field. Now, because I wouldn't head and put this as far as my defensive adjustment, set it to aggressive as far as with the quarterback, what he's going to wind up doing, at least defending the option, what he's going to wind up doing, his focus, at least with this guy, this defensive end, is going to be on this quarterback. So his primary focus once the ball snap is he's not going to go inside here. I'm going to get this illustration right. He's not going to go inside this area here. He's actually going to go to the outside, and that's going to prevent the quarterback from really having a chance to run the ball. So if your opponent forgets to hand off to the running back and decides to keep it, guess what? He's going to get blown up by that left end. Now, the other trick here is, for me, what I like to do is take control of a defender. In this case, it's going to wind up being this free safety, who I'm manually going to take control of. And as you watch here, you're going to wind up seeing me bring him down in the box, and then I'm going to look to go ahead and try to make that tackle if the halfback was to get the ball. Now, sometimes I may wind up getting blocked, and that could cause a problem, such as what you're seeing there. Now, as you look at that screen, you would have noticed that that defensive end, let's go ahead and rewind a little bit and start this play over again. You look at this defensive end, let's go a little bit further in. You'll notice that he's not going inside here with this handoff fake. He's not looking to go ahead and defend this running back. That's because, again, we set this to aggressive, so he's going to stay out here, and he's going to contain the quarterback and prevent him from getting to the outside. Now, if my opponent was to hand off to the running back, then it's up to me to try to get inside and at least try to make this tackle. So, for example, if this running back were to get the ball and he was to maybe go out here, or possibly maybe he went to the outside, then the guy that I'm in control of, which is this guy right here, I have to go ahead and try to go ahead and make that tackle myself, or at least be in position. So I may work my way over here or try to go on the inside and make this tackle here if he was to get the ball as far as the running back. But however, the quarterback decides to keep the ball, and guess what? As I said earlier, he winds up getting blown up, such as what you're seeing on your screen right there. So this play is something that you can run that's pretty effective as far as defending the read option. And for me, I personally rather make sure that the quarterback doesn't have a chance to run the ball to the outside, and I'll deal with the running back, because I've been able to deal with the running back as if he was just running a normal run play anyway. So I'd rather go ahead and deal with the running back, because I'm used to that. I'd rather let the quarterback be defended by the CPU, and that's how I like to go ahead and contain the read option. So hopefully this video breakdown as far as the strategy goes will help you out a little bit for those of you guys who are playing NCAA 14. And I just want to go ahead and one more time here, just want to mention that just keep in mind, for you guys who are in this Bowl Championship Series, I hope you guys play it well, and hope one of you guys really do kick some butt and winds up winning this thing and takes it all. And I also want to remind you, I talked about the Gridiron Guide 14 just briefly. It will be released sometime around when Madden 25 comes out in late August. So it will be out. It's got a lot of new stuff in it that I'm adding to it this year, and I hope that you guys get a chance to check that out. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check out the site, it's called XSOsFootball.com. It's all about real football along with video game football. So it's a pretty nice little site that put together, just trying to help out the community, whether it be the real football community or the video game football community. So guys, I appreciate your time. Talk to you guys soon.